Hey guys, this is Jess, your CSA goddess. So today's week 2. Yay! So today I decided to do something a little bit different. Instead of just completely dissecting my awesome green box. I love it. I wanted to show you what exactly goes on when I'm actually, not recording this. So, I'm going to show you my stations, what actually happens after I dissect the box. So it's going to be really cool. So here we go. This is my soaking station. This is what I usually do with all my greens, like lettuces, spinach, even like with the herbs that I get. So what I do is I soak. This is one soaking station, and it has water and then some white vinegar, and you don't really taste it. It's really, I've noticed it just keeps it fresher. So then after that soaks for like 5 minutes, then I go to my next one. Don't pay attention to the dishes over here. And then this is just plain water, and I soak this for like another 5 minutes. And then it goes in here. I completely rinse it. Make sure all the dirt gets off. And then I put it in my salad spinner. This one's cool. Hold on, I'm coming. You actually have to pull. You get to pull a string. It's cool. It's a nice workout. Okay, so that's one thing that goes on in the kitchen after I dissect my box. Something else. Here's my dehydrator. Yay! I'm going to be dehydrating the extra herbs that I'm not going to use because I don't want to waste money. We don't want to waste money. So what I do is I'll just like dehydrate my herbs, my extra herbs, and then I get to store them. Hashtag short people problems. And then I store them in a jar. Cool, right? And other things that go on. Oh, but Jess, I don't have a dehydrator. Not a problem. Here, let's see what I have in here. Here's mint. It smells so good. So I'm not going to use extra mint. Maybe for mojitos. Steep some tea. But what you could do is, after I wash these, I would actually hang these upside. I would hang this upside down, like on a rack or somewhere you could hang your herb upside down, the stems up, and then after you tie them up and you let them like sit for like a week, then they dry. So you don't need a dehydrator. That's very handy. And tonight's dinner is from remember all those mushrooms from last week? Well, that just turned into cream of mushroom soup. And it's gluten-free, so it's not as thick as I wanted it, because I'm still kind of fiddling around with the flours to get it thick. So that's really what goes on in the kitchen after I dissect the box. So let me show you what else is left in the box. So far we have mint, cilantro, and this time we actually got dill, which is somewhere. Hold on, I can find it for you. I really need to do something different. But anyway. Dill. Great for pickling season. Okay. I love dill. It smells so good. Okay. So, let's see what else is left in our box. More chives, which I'll probably dehydrate these too. Or use half of it for like make a salad dressing. I have 2 stalks of spinach. 1 thing of kale. Oh, this is big kale. 2 more things of kale. So I have three bunches of kale, 2 bunches of spinach, more dandelion leaves. Ooh, 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 ooh. 1 tomato. Well, there's dirt on it, but I love it. It's so good. Okay, 1 tomato, 2 tomatoes. What are you? You're Swiss chard. Swiss chard. Love Swiss chard. So 1 Swiss chard. Wow. 2 Swiss chard. Oh, this lettuce is the best. It's like butter lettuce, like the butter lettuce, I think it's called. But it's so good. That's my favorite. Okay. Oh. And 2 bunches of leeks. This is just week 2. It's just gonna get bigger from here. And 1 asparagus. 2 asparagus. And the box is empty. So yeah, here's my 1 station, my drying station, my chopping station. And I don't have a big kitchen, so if you're worried about space, extra space is wonderful. It's always good to have extra space, but you really don't need it. I have a very small kitchen. I could still maneuver and do what I need to do. It just might take me a little bit longer. And as time goes on, if you keep doing like a CSA share like I do with Allsteads, it gets quicker the more you do it. I mean, when I first did it, I had no idea. Actually, I wasted a lot of food when I first did this. And now I'm doing this for 5 years, and it's really quick. It's really like, I know what I'm doing, the stations, and timing everything, and making sure everything's clean and put away, and it was great. And just so you know, I used up almost all my stuff from last week. This was covered from top to bottom in produce, and we used it all in a week. So the only thing left is 1 thing of mushrooms, which are to die for. They're my favorite. And then 1 thing of Swiss chard, and everything else was gone. So we went through it. If you didn't know what to do with the mushrooms, mushroom soup's really good. We actually, one of our staple things that we like to eat is kale and mushrooms. You saute the kale and some mushrooms, put some salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, and we eat that just by itself. Or you put it over rice. You make rice and then you put it over. Really cool. Okay, so that's really it. The leeks I will be using for potato leek soup. And then all the lettuces would be put away. I have, what I would usually do is, it's hard to do this one-handed. But what I would usually do with all the lettuces, I would put a paper towel to soak up all the moisture on the bottom. And then you just pile all your lettuce. And then you put a paper towel on top. And usually it stays fresh for a while. So that's just a tip to inspire you. And then, you really have to be organized. If you're unorganized, you're gonna be like, where'd I put this? Where'd I put that? So really develop a system. I'm trying to think of what else before I go. I mean, it's still perspective here. That's still a lot of produce. And it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger as the season goes on, which is awesome. So I'll see you guys next week for week 3. And for all you Star Wars All you Star Wars fans out there, may the 4th be with you. Bye!